you know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know that I can pace it. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She says she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I'm just hoping she don't fail. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking to.
It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle. We just heard it, and that means it's time for football at CenturyLink Field. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
At the line of scrimmage.
The tackle goes to Harrison Smith.
2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week.
2nd and 10. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
A loss of a yard.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. Open man is Gordon, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Lockett. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That good for 22 and a 1st down. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They go play action with Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line. They'll try the left side. Lockett. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle, but collectively, This defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a loss on 1st and goal.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, 4 down, 4 down. Can't move it. You got to get your little.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Eric Hendricks in on the
Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try the left side. Lockett. 4 yards. That gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Tyler Lockett with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st down, McDonald. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Denzel Mims. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays.
Tyler Lockett, the 40, the 20, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
The kick is good.
Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one.
Catch made at the 25-yard line. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. From the gun, it's McDonald. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. A gain of 4 on the play, and just like that, it's third down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
From the gun on third down, McDonald. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Here's Dorsett. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. On second down, Lockett. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Number 6. Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw is Wilson. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. The rookie Jeff Gladney picks it. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. On first down, Lockett. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Eric Kendricks
in on the tackle.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Man, let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on
that time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete.
On the throw.
Now it's third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
The Seahawks on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And some space here. Tyler Lockett. And all his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead.
Is good.
He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
5-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Out of the gun, McDonald. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
7-yard pickup. Brings
2nd down and 3.
At the 32-yard line.
56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56.
From the gun, McDonald eluding the pressure right, and it's incomplete.
McDonald.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
From the gun on 3rd down, McDonald. And he comes back with one complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a 1st down. On 1st and 10, McDonald. He'll air this one out for Mims. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
56 to Mike. 56 to Mike. You don't want that. You don't want it. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. So
Throwing again. McDonald. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Denzel Mims that time. And it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Yards to go.
Operating from the gun, McDonald, and that's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the 1st half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. To throw on 2nd and 6, Wilson. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Hey, look, we're going to go Mike 15, guys. Mike 15. All right?
Here's Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Play action. Now Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown.
Good.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now up to 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And it's pretty evident when you watch how Minnesota plays, just how important Dalvin Cook is to their offense. A 1,000-yard rusher a year before, the first one the Vikings had since Adrian Peterson was dominating their carries. And having Cook in the lineup for the bulk of the season, that made Minnesota exactly what their head coach Mike Zimmer wanted them to be. A much more physical team that complemented their defense.
Brings up
that last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, McDonald. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Dalvin Cook is running back the intended target. And it's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Yards to go.
Operating from the gun, McDonald. And he finds his target. It's sharp. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right. So we are at halftime here in downtown Seattle with the Seahawks out in front. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Taken in the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Darrell Taylor in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Throwing on 3rd and long. McDonald, and way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, McDonald. Complete. Smith has it. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Complete to Irv Smith.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
56. Check 56. That's right, baby. They don't want to 56 is the mark.
Operating from the gun, McDonald. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 11 yards there, first down.
And the running back position just continues to evolve from what I saw as a youngster when you just took the ball from the quarterback and ran as far as you could. Nowadays, you've got to be able to catch the ball as well. And there were 15 running backs last season, partner, that ran for over 1,000 yards, but only 3 had 500 or more receiving yards as well. Leonard Fournette with Jacksonville, Christian McCaffrey, of course, with Carolina, and this guy right here, Dalvin Cook.
McDonald.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Back to the air on 2nd down. McDonald being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, McDonald. He's got his man sharp, complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
It's now 4th down.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56.
On 4th down, McDonald. And that is going to be incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football.
It's a turnover on down.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line.
At the 40-yard line.
Wilson now off the bootleg. And that is incomplete.
Wilson.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on fourth down.
44-yard line.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
14.
They'll run on first down. Lockett. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Off the bootleg. Wilson.
Vikings 40-yard line.
He'll find Metcalf. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
Brings up
ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Lockett, and he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Seahawks add on to their lead. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. The rookie Jordan Brooks picks it off. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first down, Lockett. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Got Gordon open, completes it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Philip Dorsett, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Seahawks 42.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Smith.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. McDonald. That is caught. It's Tajay Sharp. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. He's going to loft one deep. He's got a man complete. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Throwing on first down. McDonald. That's complete to Sharp. And here he'll be brought down a little. Shy of the 35 at the 36.
Sharp. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
What we got? Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
Operating from the gun. McDonald. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Delano Hill. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Seahawks take
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. Lockett. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
1-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Here's Wilson off the bootleg. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for Tyler Lockett. Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. He lets it fly for Lockett. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by... And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. Through an opening, and there he goes.
Tonight's final score, Seahawks.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win